If you were a kid growing up between the years of 2008 and 2000 and I believe around 12, then chances are, in America specifically, you may have heard of a little show on an old channel called Spike TV, and this show was none other than 1,000 Ways to Die. One of the most insane shows to ever air on public television. This wasn't no underground television show. This wasn't no little show you could only find on a rare streaming service or on some Gore website. No, this was a public TV show watched by millions and millions of normal TV watchers in America and worldwide. This was back in the era when everything was metal and gross looking and just spiky. This channel, Spike TV, was the epitome of if Hot Topic opened up a TV network. Do you guys remember the old Hot Topic when Gurr from Invader Zim took over the world by storm and he was at every Hot Topic and Hot Topic looked all gross and spiky and shit like that? Yeah, those were the golden days. That was a great time in my life. Also, my mom was still alive. Just saying. But today, I wanted to relive some of my childhood trauma and watch a couple of clips of 1,000 Ways to Die. Just like Final Destination, this show made me paranoid over a bunch of stupid shit that I probably shouldn't have even been paranoid over, such as tanning beds, pool drains, and apparently having sex. If there was one thing this show specialized in, it was being overly sexual with the way that the deaths happened. Like, either these people would be in the middle of having an orgasm, or they would be doing something sexual that led to their death. Even something as simple as the title of the clip would have an innuendo in it. In case you guys needed a couple of examples, here's a couple examples on screen of just some of the episode titles. They're too much. They are way too much. In fact, there's too many. Wow, there's a lot. Wow, that is a lot. That is a... I think we get the point, show writers. Sexual. Wow, that is a ton. It is still going. But today I have picked out 3 specific clips that are probably going to get me demonetized. This video is probably not going to make any money. But at the end of the day, I've been needing to make this video for over a year now, and I've been procrastinating on it for no reason whatsoever, other than I have no explanation. So today, we are going to watch 3 clips that I have personally picked out right here, right now. Don't ask me how I managed to get these clips because I was not paying for them, even though I would gladly pay to rewatch this show over and over again. This first clip that we're going to watch is called Dildo. I'm not making that up. That is the legitimate title of the clip that we are about to watch. Why don't we watch it?
Here's something to look forward to. You work like a slave to give your kids everything they want, and as soon as they can, they stick your wrinkled butt in a nursing home.
If I didn't need another reason to not want kids, that. If I have a shit ton of money in the future, which won't happen, I won't have money, I'm not going to buy my own house. If I ever have kids in the future, and they take all my money by putting me in a retirement home, I'm making sure they only get about $4 each. Also, this dude right here on screen has been in so many 1,000 Ways to Die clips. He's like one of the most famous extras in the world, I believe. Like, he's always in 1,000 Ways to Die clips. I've seen him in so many movies. He's in everything, but I digress.
Mr. Franklin is a retired science teacher whose kids had him declared mentally incompetent to get his money. Mr. Franklin spent his days doing the 2 things he enjoyed most: science experiments and pissing off Peter.
Roger, I told you no science experiments in the lounge.
You know what? W science teacher. I already forgot the dude's name, but he knows damn well. The little smirk that he does and the little smirk that the old people do, they know what they're doing. They know what he's doing, and he knows what he's doing.
Mr. Franklin was experimenting with his lunch. It was something he used to teach in high school. A pickle can be turned into a crude light by using its natural salinity, a couple of nails, and a power source.
So ignoring the fact that this is something I would totally try because I want to impress my friends and I'm a loser and this would probably be the most talented thing I would ever do in my entire life, are we just going to ignore the fact that when they look at the pickle, that is the Wii Sports sound effect when you get in the bunker or out of bounds in golf. Listen to that again. Listen to when they look at the pickle and listen to the sound effect it makes when you, like, get a bad shot in golf and Wii Sports. That is the sound. It took me so long to, like, think. I'm like, where have I heard that before? It's Wii Sports! As an avid, if you guys haven't checked out the gaming channel, which, by the way, you should go check out, as an avid Wii Sports gamer, that is the Wii Sports sound effect when the crowd goes, "Aww."
Damn it, Roger, come on, get Mrs. Potter out of here. I told you no electronic devices, ever. That's a pickle. Damn it, Roger.
Peter grabbed the pickle and got juiced.
You know that you shouldn't have grabbed a pickle that was lit up. Any fool knows that. Oh, look, that pickle's lit up. Well, don't grab it then. You don't know.
I fucking love this dude. He don't care. He just murdered a dude right in cold blood, and he's just like, dumbass, don't pick up a fucking glowing pickle. It's gonna shock the fuck out of you. Oh man, believe it or not, this is a comedy show. This show is pure comedy. There is no, like, there's education. It's comedy education. And believe it or not, even at the beginning of almost every single episode, they say that these deaths really happen. Some of them are exaggerated, but most of them actually did happen. Yes, some of the most absurd deaths that we have seen on this show actually happened. I want to do many more videos where I talk about 1,000 Ways to Die, many different clips and all that shit. I want to find the most infamous ones. But, yes, these deaths really did happen, believe it or not.
The pickle completes a circuit because the sodium chloride in the pickling process is highly conductive. When the nursing home manager grabbed the nails, he completed another.
So you're telling me that if I get electrocuted, I will die. Good to know. Thank you, scientist.
Peter picked a pickle.
Damn it, Roger.
That gave him a tickle. Now his life isn't worth a wooden nickel.
Oh, man, the host, Ron Perlman, always with the quips and the jokes. A proper episode of 1,000 Ways to Die does not end without Ron Perlman's quips, jokes, and funny sentences. Sometimes he roasts the shit out of the person who died. And oh my god, Ron Perlman made this show. The actors and everything, the funny deaths, everything that happened, all the sexual tension, that was a good part of it. Ron Perlman made this show with his funny commentary. So like I said, that episode was titled Dildo. I'm not making it up. I wish I was. But now we're going to get on to a more interesting one. Something that I myself have tried and have not succeeded at. This one is called Tone Deaf. Not to be confused with Tone Deaf. You guys see what I mean? Like, almost all the episodes are like quips on popular quotes or mixes of different words and stuff like that. This is Tone Deaf, not to be confused with Tone Deaf. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see how music will kill the man. Isn't there a song about music being the death of all, or like music killing someone? I know there's a song called Music Man. I'm thinking too much into it. Let's just watch.
Can you hear that? Does it get you high?
Yes.
Sorry you had to see that.
I don't know if I'm gonna leave that in. Am I gonna leave that in? I don't know. Thomas, make sure to edit that out. I don't even know if I want to leave that in. That looked embarrassing. I apologize for that. For those of you, if I leave it in, for those of you that saw that, I apologize for not warning you properly. Let's. I'm sorry.
He didn't sell crack or heroin. He sold digital drugs, audio files called iDose.
iDosing is also known as binaural beat therapy. It's a process by which two different frequencies, which are similar, are played into opposite ears simultaneously using stereo headphones. And what your brain does is it synthesizes third frequency. You'll actually start to enter a different state of mind.
Isn't that also called Lavender Town Syndrome? There's a creepypasta based around that where two different frequencies of songs were played into the sounds of kids' ears when they had headphones on when they were playing Pokemon Red and Green, and it would like pump two different frequencies and it would send them to the hospital because it would give them seizures or some shit like that. Isn't there already a thing for that called Lavender Town Syndrome? I don't know, but on a side note, maybe I'm just uneducated, call me dumb, call me whatever you want. I have tried this before. I have tried iDosing before. It doesn't work. I don't know if this is real. I know the frequencies have to be different, and I know you have to get them from... You can't just look it up on YouTube, which is exactly what I did, so maybe it didn't work. But I have tried eye dosing before, and I used, like, high-grade headphones and shit like that. Either I'm just out of touch, or I was expecting too much, because it did not work. Like, it almost felt like that audio that constantly keeps ascending and descending and shit like that. It felt like that, but I didn't feel anything like what they describe in this episode. So either I got the wrong audio files, or it has to be done differently, or I'm just stupid, or all of the above. But regardless, it did not work for me. Maybe it'll work for you. I mean, maybe, yeah, I'm just stupid.
He got his hands on some experimental military infrasound equipment. This stuff was lethal.
I know there is a thing where, like, the military has been testing with, like, sound weapons, like literally a weapon that is so, like, a weapon that, like, just blasts really loud car alarms through a speaker in high frequencies to the point where you experience literal physical pain. It'll put you on the ground until you just run away. And even covering your ears doesn't do anything because it goes in through your brain waves. Something like that. Listen, I'm too dumb to talk about anything involving engineering or the military or the government. I'm just a dumb kid watching a dumb show from 2008.
Clyde created a new audio file made up of subsonic frequencies below 20 hertz. He called it Satan's Jackhammer. The military had been experimenting with audio weapons for crowd control. The ultra-low frequencies can produce involuntary pants soiling, loss of balance, and even heart attacks. Clyde was looking for the ultimate high, but he was in way over his head.
So, he wanted to get high, but ended up getting low. Hey guys, if you want me to delete my channel, then head on over to the GoFundMe account linked in the description down below. If pledges hit $1 million, I'll delete my channel. No one wants to see this anymore.
Clyde learned a hard lesson. Hurts.
Ron Perlman, the man, the myth, the legend. He also shit his pants and has never failed with one of these ending quips. Hurts. Get it? Because hurts is like a way of, like, saying audio clips, like hertz, like 45 hertz or whatever. Listen, I don't know what I'm talking about, people. I'm just trying to make funny jokes. I'm trying to be funny for you guys. I'm trying to show you guys this old show that I used to watch for literally no reason. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to disappoint you all, but I disappoint my family on a daily basis. I'm sorry. So again, this episode was called Tone Deaf. Don't fuck around with military equipment. It will come back to bite you in the ass. In this case, it will melt your intestines. But do you guys see what I mean? This show aired on public television. This wasn't some snuff film. This wasn't some deep web shit. This aired on public television. Public television. Millions of people watched it and fondly remember this show. It was that influential in culture. 2010 to 2015 was a weird time. And the last clip we are going to be watching today is the episode Rhymes with Rich. You guys will understand what they mean by the end of this episode.
Bill was a successful businessman who hired Jenny, a personal trainer, to help he and his wife stay fit.
And in?
What he didn't know, Jenny was a gold digger in a sports bra.
How's that feel, Bill?
While his wife is there, too. While his wife is there, that is a level 100 IQ play. Looking at her and fawning over her while his wife is right next to him doing the same shit. And by same shit, I mean working out. I don't mean she's staring at the other woman. I mean, I know plenty of women that would stare at that woman and be like, God damn. I mean, I am. I know I am. But that's because I'm a dude and my monkey brain is going off.
I can get a man to give me anything I want. But I'm not interested in that man. I'm interested in a man who can afford me. Why would I date a guy who couldn't afford to take me to dinner, much less pay my rent? The sexiest part of a man is the bulge in his wallet.
All right, Susan. Of course your name is Susan. Can you imagine walking into the set of this show and being handed a script and your only claim to fame for your entire life is that you are seen as a gold digger? Damn, you just tarnished your reputation for about 18 seconds of television time. Fuck. I can totally tell she was reading off a script too. I would do anything to be with a man, but I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in the bulge in his wallet. No one talks like that naturally. You think you're a real gold digger? You are an actor who was hired at the last minute. You were taken off the street and like, here, read the script.
You actually look really good for a woman your age.
And make his wife see red.
I am seeing a little bit of bingo wings here.
Did they really have to add those sound effects? I hate when they add unnecessary sound effects to that shit. It's so gross.
And thrust. Oh. Very impressive. I guess you like this exercise. Oh my god, that is disgusting!
What?
I have had it with you.
I don't even know if I can show this next part on YouTube. I mean, the fact that this part would probably be the part that gets demonetized and not the dude literally puking up blood. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube's terms of service. I know what they are, but I don't know what like qualifies as accepting and not accepting. Like, I don't know. They're staring at me in the face. I don't even know if I can show this next part on YouTube, but I'm gonna do it anyways, and I'm gonna see what happens.
I have had it with you.
Jenny's button pushing worked.
My blood's pumping. What?
I should not have been watching this show at the ripe age of 9. I was 9 years old when I first watched this show. I should not have been. I didn't understand what happened. My innocent pea brain thought, oh, his pants ripped. Why is she getting mad? His pants just ripped. As a fully grown adult, I see it differently now. The way she looked down. Oh, very nice. My blood's pumping. If you guys would believe it, this isn't even the most sexual episode. There's about 27,000 more sexual episodes than this. Let's finish it off. Let's see how this dumb bitch dies. Spoiler alert, she dies.
It'd be good practice for when she finally got her chance to lift Bill's big fat wallet. Uh-oh. Looks like Bill's billfold is safe.
Okay, ignoring the fact that that is very clearly styrofoam and a fake dumbbell, had she never done that before? Like, she's a personal trainer, and she immediately went into a deadlift. Like, she couldn't have started with maybe like 30 pounds, upgraded to 60, then 90. No, she just had to immediately go with the whole fucking 180-pound deadlift. And she didn't even do it slowly. She was asking to die. She just fucking full on Hulk Hogan fucking didn't even like take it slow. Your body was like, what the fuck? And that's what happened. That's why you don't do that, because then you could break things and strain things and pop veins. And yeah, I could narrate this show. Alright, bro, yeah, I get it. A weight fell on her neck, it broke it and died. I did not order a Yappuccino. Let's get to the funny Ron Perlman quotes.
Jenny played rich men for fools.
How's that feel, Bill?
She went mining for gold.
Oh.
But then it all collapsed under the weight of her own greed.
And there you go. Ron Perlman absolutely destroying the shit out of this bitch. Because it rhymes with rich. I guess you could call me a little bit of a professional stand-up comedian. Pretty sure I just lost subscribers throughout the entire course of this video, but you know what? So does everyone else. And with that, guys, that is my first take on 1,000 Ways to Die. This show, I should not have been watching this show at such a young age. This show was made for, like, fully grown adults for, like, the sexual purposes, all this shit. There was so much sexual shit that my 9-year-old pea brain did not understand when I first watched this show. There was no reason for me to be watching this at such a young age. And I watched it over and over and over again, and I didn't think any better. My parents actually tried to ban me from watching it for about 25 seconds, but then when they realized I was a little bit obsessed with it, they just gave up completely. And with that being said, guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. I'm definitely going to want to do more 1,000 Ways to Die videos in the future, so stay tuned for those, because there's definitely more clips I want to show y'all. These are just 3 that I happen to find for free on the internet. Don't ask where, because then I could get sued and taken down, and possibly taken to court, but who knows. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure to go check out the other videos that I've done, and the gaming channel as well. I just uploaded a golf speed run, so check that out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. PokeTom is out. Stay awesome, guys.